Hello everyone, it's Richa here. Welcome to my channel. So today we will be learning the adjectives in French. Now as you all know, the nouns in French have genders and they have their singular and plural forms as well. So totally there are 4 forms of adjectives also that we have. That's masculine singular, masculine plural and feminine plural. We generally change the endings of the adjectives in all forms to make them feminine, masculine plural and feminine plural. Alright? There are exceptions. In fact, any French grammar topic is incomplete without an exception, I would say. So let's get started. We generally add E to the masculine singular forms and S to make them plural. Alright? So masculine singular forms are to be learnt. Okay? To this we add E and S to make them plural. Alright? So to make an adjective feminine singular, we will add E to this. To make it, I think it's a little messed up. Yeah. To make it feminine singular, we will add E to the masculine singular forms. To make it masculine plural, we simply add S to this. And to make it feminine plural, we add S to this. Alright? So repeat after me. Petit, petite, petit and petite. The pronunciation of all the forms will be very similar, but there will be more emphasis on the consonants in the feminine forms. Remember that. Like grand, we do not pronounce the D. Grande, we pronounce the D because it has E after it. Okay, so it's grand, grand, grande, grand, grande. Noir, 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 noir. We will just read the masculine singular forms for now. Noir, lourd, méchante, intelligente. I want you all to repeat after me, okay? Répète après moi. Amusant, amusant, joli. Okay, amusant, amusante, joli, jolie. Excellent, excellente, laide, laide. Mécontent, mécontente, lente, lente. Fort, forte. Intéressant, intéressante. But for adjectives ending in E, we do not make any changes. Since it's already ending in E in the masculine form, here we have masculine singular is equal to feminine singular. Alright? Jeune, jaune. Now jeune, jeune. We are not reading this the feminine singular forms because the pronunciations also will be same. Alright? Jeune. Jeune means young, jaune means yellow. Remember, slight difference in the pronunciation will make a lot of difference and will change the meaning of the word. So, jaune is young, jaune is yellow. Rouge, rapide, mince, large, adorable, timide. Okay, here I want you all to know the pronunciations of letter D and T are very soft in French. Okay, so instead of saying director, they say directeur. Okay, it's not t, it's t. So it's timide. Alright. Now adjectives which are ending in IER and ER, we put IE grave RE to make them feminine. Alright. Exemple, premier, première. Cher, cher. Cher even means expensive. I forgot to mention it here. It means dear. For example, when you're writing letters to your friends, your parents, you say, dear mom, dear Mark. So that dear. And it even means expensive. Alright. Light, léger, légère. So when there is a graph, there is more emphasis on the consonant. Now adjectives already ending in e aigu will take an extra e. Okay, it's understand the difference. If it's ending in e, it doesn't change, but if it has e aigu, it will take an additional e. All right. Frise, frise, mouiller, mouiller, salé, salé. But adjectives ending in x change to se, and adjectives ending in f will change to ve. Example: curieux, curieuse, neuf, neuve, vif, vive, heureux, heureuse, dangereux, dangereuse, ennuyeux, ennuyeuse. All right. Now in this list I have put all the adjectives ending in consonants where we have to double the consonant and then add the e. Okay. Gentil, gentille, ancien, ancienne. There's more emphasis on n, l in feminine form. Gros, grosse, basse, basse, épée, épaise, coquette, coquette, bon, bonne, mignon. Now the pronunciation of this word is slightly different than how it's spelled. It's mignon, mignon. Okay, it's like minion. Now coming to exceptions. Okay, now these adjectives, okay, in this table are all different. They do not follow any patterns mentioned previously. They have their own patterns and these will have to be by hearted. Okay, you will have to learn this. Now if you see beautiful, there are two forms. Okay, that's because they change their form when a masculine singular noun begins with a vowel. All right. So if I have to say a handsome man, I will say a bel homme, HOMME, a bel homme. Why? Because homme starts with a vowel. All right. For all other words we will be using beau, but for those nouns, masculine singular nouns which start with vowels, we will use this form, the second form which I have mentioned here. So it's in belle, it's for nouveau, it's for crazy, and the list continues in the next table. I will show you all when that comes. All right. So just understand, wherever I've mentioned in bracket before vowels, it means the second one has to be used before vowels. So beau, belle, belle, beau and belle. The pronunciation in the plural forms are same. Okay. Blanc, blanc, blanche. Doux, douce. Favori, favorite. Nouveau, nouvelle, nouvelle. Now nouvelle before vowel and the feminine form will have the same pronunciation. All right. Fou, folle, mou, mole and mole. So even over here the second one, I've not mentioned it, but the second one has to be used before a vowel. All right. Masculine singular nouns starting with vowels. Vier, viel. Viel is also used for nouns starting with vowels. Public, public, same pronunciation. Sec, sesh. You notice this has totally irregular pattern. Long, long. Here we add GUE to make it feminine. Sorry, it's not visible. Long, long. Franc, franche. Frais, fresh. I hope the adjective formation is clear so far. So guys, I will be mentioning the link to this document in the description down below where you all can download. Coming to the positions of adjectives. Now you have to understand that majority of the adjectives are placed after the nouns. Alright? If I want to say I have blue eyes, I say les yeux bleus. Les yeux bleus. You see, instead of saying j'ai, instead of saying I have blue eyes, they say I have the eyes blue. You noticed it is placed after. Okay, so only bangs are placed before the nouns. We take a look at few examples to understand this better. Elle adore la musique classique. She loves classical music. Now the noun classic, the adjective classic. The adjective classic is placed after because it doesn't fall in bangs category. Belle falls in bangs category because it shows the beauty. So it's placed before the noun. Can you see that? Now, this is a young, intelligent girl. In English, we say young, intelligent girl. We can use multiple adjectives together. But in French, you have to compulsory use one adjective before and one after. You cannot use jeune and intelligent together. Any which ways, intelligent doesn't come in bangs category. So it is after the noun, and jeune shows the age. So it's placed before. I hope this is clear. Mon oncle, my uncle, is going to buy a new car. Nouvelle again shows age, so it's placed before. Sophie a les cheveux longs. Okay, now long, I put this sentence to show you that adjectives will change its position depending upon the context you use them. Alright, so over here it's placed after, though it shows the size. Okay, it will be placed after. Now do not stress much if you do not remember this, because as and when you go at a higher level, okay, going forward you will understand the correct usage of the adjectives when you have more and more speaking practice. Mon chien a une longue queue. You notice this long was placed before. It's the same thing in the previous sentence also. It was long hair that showed the length and the length of the tail. My dog has a long tail. Okay, so they both indicate length, but in case of shower it cannot be, you cannot say Sophie a les longs cheveux. Okay, because there is a definite article used here. There is a different explanation for this altogether. So let's not get into much detail of that for now. My new friend, again new is placed before. Okay, I just want you all to read this note. In certain cases, the position of adjectives may vary depending on the context they are used in. However, if you are a beginner or an intermediate learner, you need to only stick to what was taught in this lecture. We will learn the variations at a later stage. Alright? Also, if you found my video useful, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.